everyone, and welcome to my Lego table. So today we are going to be making the Lego Creator 3-in-1 set. This is set number 31171. It is the Majestic Rhino. This is 780 pieces, and it does sell on the Lego website for $59.99. Now this set just came out August 1st, and this of course is August 1st of 2025, sorry. And this is a 3-in-1 set, meaning that it does the hippo and the seal. Is that a seal? Yes, and the seal or walrus. I'm sorry, walrus. Oops. Okay, so it'll do any one of these 3 sets. Now I did happen to buy all 3 sets so that I can make each one and keep them, because I'm making like a little Lego zoo in my kitchen. Why not? You know, hey. So this set does come with 3 manuals, of course, one for the Rhino, which is the biggest set, and we'll do the bags in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the hippo, which will be basically just spilling all of the bags out on the table and finding the parts that you need to make these. And then also the walrus here, okay? So, and it's the same thing. It won't go by numbered bags. It'll just be spilling them out on the table and then finding the ones that you need, okay? All right, so this has 6 bags altogether of Legos, and no stickers or anything. I don't think any of the 3-in-1s do come with stickers, at least not that I've seen so far. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with bag number 1. And for the Rhino, which is the main, I would say the main thing that you're creating with this, and the biggest set as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Once we get through bag 1, I will come back and show you guys what we've created. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so bag number 1 is done, and this is what we have so far. As you can tell, there's probably going to be some legs or arms. I guess it'd be legs, because it's all legs going in there. Okay, or that could be where his head goes, but I don't think so, because this is his tail. So I'm guessing this is the back legs. Duh, nice guess, huh? Okay, all right, so now we're gonna move on to bag number 2. Once I get that done, I'll come back and show you what we've made. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 2 is done, and we've gotten more of like the shoulder area on here, okay? And we've got where the head's gonna attach on. So now we're gonna get on with bag number 3, and once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we've made. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so bag number 3 is done, and we have basically all 4 of his legs on, as you can tell. There's his tail there. They might move. Yeah, they do move a little bit. The back legs do. Do the front legs move? Let's see. I don't think so. So it's just the back legs that are kind of posable here. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on with bag number 4. Once I get that done, I'll come back and show you what we've built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys. So bag number 4 is done. Mainly it was getting the sides on of the Rhino here, and then also putting the feet on, which are movable a little bit, so you can kind of adjust them around and all of that. Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on to bag number 5. Once we get that done, then I will come back and show you what we've made. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 5 is done. We've gotten the head on, so he's got his 2 horns on, he's got the cute little ears, and you can kind of move the ears to different positions. And then also his head moves up and down this way, it moves side to side, and also can kind of really do a whole flippy floppy move. And this whole section here kind of moves with it. So if you can see that, so you can even do it that way. So yeah, so lots of head movement. I really do like that. It's really cool because it looks more realistic, I guess you could say. And then we also put all these little birds on top of him, which is common. Rhinos do a lot of times have birds sitting on top of them and stuff. So there he is so far. All right, so we have 1 more bag to go. The Rhino itself is done. Now we're gonna make the little like grassy area where he's eating and stuff like that. So I'm going to get bag number 6 done, and then I'll come back and show you guys what we've built. Okay, you guys, so bag 6 is done, and so this whole set is done. So this is what we created with the last bag. It's just basically like a little bit of water with a little plant and stuff around it. Little cute little flower buds up here. And you got, well, a little snail here. Isn't that cute? Just a little snail, okay? All right, so that is it for this. This is the whole thing. So you've got the rhino with the little water and plants, the birds on top. It's pretty cute, you guys. I love rhinos. Rhinos are like one of my favorite things, especially like the white rhino. I really love the white rhino. And I know that they're like having problems with extinction and stuff as well. So, and they're on the list to try to save them. So, but yes, so anyways, this is it for this part of the set. So now we have built the rhino. We're going to move on to the hippo will be next, or the hippopotamus, whichever, however you want to say it. So this one, when we do this one, it will be, there won't be any bags necessarily. So you just basically dump all 6 bags out on the table and then sort through them and hopefully find the pieces that you need. So this will just be by steps. So I'm going to get started on it. I'll come back after, usually I go about every 20 to 30 steps, depending on how much I get done in that time. So I'll come back once I get that part done, and then I'll show you what we've built so far with the hippopotamus. So I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so we just got done with step 21, and this is what we've built so far of the hippopotamus. Not much to it. Can't really tell it's a hippopotamus yet. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. All right, so I'm going to keep building onto this, and I'll come back in a little more steps and see where we're at. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so we have made it through step 54, and this is what we have so far. So you've got the settings for the head to go on, and this does move a little bit, just like with the rhino. So we're going to have pretty good head movement there. You've got the placement for some of the legs here, and that's it so far. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and keep on going, and I'll come back in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so we just finished step 82, and what we have so far is the one back leg on, and then all the side stuff here. Okay, so right now he can stand on one leg if he wants. Okay, all right, so we're going to go ahead and keep going, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so we just got done with step 121, and we have basically this whole side done. Both of the legs are on, all of the side is covered up. On this side, we have the back leg on, but not the front leg, and then none of the cover up is on yet. But so far, looking pretty good. Oh, and we do have his little tail on here as well. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on, and I'll do a little bit more, and come back and show you guys what we've made. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is after step 143. We've pretty much completed the entire body. So all 4 of the legs are on. Again, the legs do move, okay? And then the tail can move as well. Everything is covered up. This part moves, which is what the head is going to be attached to here in a little bit. Okay, all right, so now we're going to move on. I'll probably finish off the head and come back and show you that. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so the hippo is completely done. We got his head done with this last section here. We did all the way up to steps, what is this, 187. And then it's gonna start over for steps to make the little grassy area that goes in front of him. But his head does move all the way around. Whee! Okay, and his mouth can move up and down. And then his little ears can move up and down as well. I don't know if you've ever seen a hippo when they flip their ears. It's really cute. He's got 2 little birds here on top. And yeah, he's really cute. Okay, so I'm going to quickly get the like grassy area done. And then I'll come back and show you that. And so I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so the hippo is done, and now we've got the little grassy area done here. Well, grassy and water area done here as well. Got a couple little flowers on there, some rocks, and all of that. And so there that is. All right, so now we are going to move on to the final build, which is going to be the little seal, or walrus. I'm sorry, I keep calling it a seal. can barely see the teeth in the picture. But we're gonna go ahead and make him. And I'm gonna get started with that. Once we get a few steps into it, then I'll come back and show you guys where we're at. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so this is after the first 20 steps. We just have this little thing here for the walrus. Doesn't look like much yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep building on here, and I'll come back in a little bit to show you what else we got. Okay, you guys, so this is through step number 48. Excuse my dog barking there. And basically we're almost done with the actual body itself, not the tail or the head, but the body itself is pretty much done. Okay, and we still got to put like the tail, the flippers, and the head on. Okay, all right, so once again we're gonna probably have the fairly movable head again. Okay, so there's that and all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on, and I'll be back as soon as it's done. Okay guys, so now we are on getting ready to do step 77, and we have gotten the tail on here. So here it is. It does, I think it moves if I can get it. Yeah, so it will go back and forth. Okay. It's a little hard to do one-handed, but there we go. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna continue on, and I will come back as soon as the next part is done. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so we are on just about ready to start step 81, and we have put in the two flippers down here off of the tail, and then both of the fins. So these do move in and out and up and down as well. Okay, and the fins as well, you can move them around. Can't really move them up and down because they're kind of in one spot, but you can move the fins up and down and stuff like that. Okay. Of course, can't get a hold of that one. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, and I think this last part is gonna be building the head. So I will get that done and come back and show you guys what we've built. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so we just finished step 99, which finishes off the whole little seal here. Isn't he cute? Okay, so his head does move, and you are supposed to have this tilted up so that in order his head is down. If you have it down like this, I mean, it works, but it doesn't look as good as if it's up like this. Okay, all right, we got his little teeth in there and his cute little tiny eyeballs, and yeah, so he is adorable. I love walruses and seals and all that stuff. They're so cool. Okay, so now we have to build like his little extra things. He has like a little water area, and then I think a fish as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get those built, and then I'll come back and show you all three of these together so that you can see them all finished. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so here is what we did with this last section. So we kind of did, it looks kind of like a snow-capped water, and then a little fish here that goes with the walrus. Okay, so here is all three of them together, the rhino, the hippopotamus, and the walrus. These are adorable. So cute, you guys. So I think they're fantastic. I don't know, they're great things. I still kind of wish that you didn't have to buy 3 separate sets in order to make these, and I guess you could maybe get away with only buying 2 and then maybe buying extra pieces to make the 3rd set, just to get the pieces that you might need that aren't left over in the 2nd set. I don't know. I've never tried that before, so I don't know if that would be more expensive than just buying the whole set. But yeah, so it does leave a lot of leftover Legos. Not for the first one, because the first one uses almost all of them. But the 2nd and the 3rd, the medium and the smaller, I call them, this is the full, the medium, the half of a set, and then the maybe like a quarter of the set. But so for the 2, the medium and the small one, there are quite a bit of Legos left over. So anyways, but they are really adorable. I really like them. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, get notifications, and also check out some of my other videos so that I can keep bringing you more and more Legos. Also, you can check out my eBay page to see what I have up for sale right now. There'll be a link in the description below. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy your Lego building. And we'll see you on the next build. Bye.